Para is visiting the Department of Water Resources in Tanzania. She interacts with the team to understand their work on conservation of water resources. She uses the spatial agent to show data sets on various themes related to water resources.
We depend so much on fresh water, and only 2.5% of the world's total water content is fresh. The availability of fresh water is becoming scarce by the day, as water resources are being affected by various factors like increasing population and pollution. Our department needs to be updated on data related to this.
We can use the spatial agent to find latest updates on different data sets related to water resources. The theme related to lake levels helps us determine delta water level change for approximately 75 lakes and reservoirs around the world and trace back their levels in the past. Here you can see the height variation of Lake Victoria from 1992 to 2016. Let us now look at rivers, another source of fresh water on our planet. The River Runoff Stations theme is an international data archive for up to 200 years of records that fosters multinational and global long-term hydrological studies. We can track flooding recurrence intervals by using this data set. Here you can see the monthly mean runoff for Aswan and see the difference in flows before and after the Aswan Dam was built over the Nile in 1970. Great, isn't it? We can also use great new innovative ways to use satellite data to estimate flows. For example, the River Watch stations from the Flood Observatory to explore flows as estimated from an eye in the sky.
Such estimation techniques have a great impact, especially on the data-poor regions. Can we also find information about flood hazards?
Sure. Let us now look at the themes related to floods. This map relates to theme, flood hazards, which shows the areas that are prone to flooding. The flood exposure theme shows an estimate of people's physical exposure to flood. Here you can see parts of eastern India and Bangladesh are highly populated areas and are prone to flood virtually every year. So the impact of the floods in these places is much more than regions that have frequent flood but low population density. You can also see flood forecasts, for example from NASA, here. Hope you find the information on the themes regarding water resources useful.